Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your first time here. Hi. So before I start the main video of the birth vlog, let me start by saying I couldn't really film that much because I set up my camera. My husband set it up. I told him what to do, but he forgot to press record. So just leave it alone. Because at first they told us, oh, we can't record. So later she said, oh, you can just position it that it's to face me and not face my hoo-ha. I was like, of course, I'm not going to film my JJ. So we did that. Then he just forgot to press record. I'm trying to film this video quickly while he's sleeping in the car because it's kind of noisy inside. So I just want to film it now. So if you can hear the AC, sorry. So let me show you guys the beginning of this vlog. Then I'll come back and tell you guys what happened again. Okay, so this is the start of the birth vlog. So I just left my appointment like just now. Come, let me turn on this light so you can see me. Okay, so I just left my appointment like just now, and she was talking to me. She was like, okay, it looks like I'm going to have this baby next week. Then she was like, wait, let her check again. Then she saw something. She saw I was having contractions, which I've been having for a while. She saw the contractions. She was like, okay, it looks like this baby is coming today. He might come today. Okay, now I can see what I'm having because I couldn't do gender review, sadly. I couldn't do so much again, sadly. So she was like, okay, I will need you to go into labor and delivery today. Then she was like, okay, let's check your cervix. She was like, okay, you're dilated. She was like, that's good. And everything looks normal. You're full term. So she was like, she's happy that I can go anywhere. Like I can go to the hospital right now. So now my bags are right there. It's just right there. Then my husband's getting ready. He's taking a shower right now. And what else? So yeah, the baby's coming today or tomorrow. I'm going to be on Pitocin later today, but we'll see. I'm so happy. Just like next week, I was like, yeah, next week. But she was just like just now, like today. I was like, okay, see how excited I am to see my baby boy. I'm going to see my son today. Oh, not today or tomorrow. Today or tomorrow, yeah. I couldn't film the what is in my baby's bag. But anyways, doesn't even matter. Because I'm having contractions here and they haven't really been that painful, but it's painful. Just last night I kept having contractions. I couldn't even sleep. Contractions, acid reflex, everything. But I'll see you guys when we are at the hospital. Okay, I don't know what to do right now. I'm just here waiting for my nurse to come and we'll see what will happen. I'm just checking it out. Maybe it's dark. I'm just looking for where we keep my phone. I think my phone can go there, probably there. Like probably my camera can go there. This bed, I think this is the husband's bed. So this is what you see. There's a bowl, which I'm happy about. There's like right there. So that's a good thing because I'm waiting for my doctor. Oh, sorry, my nurse so she can check everything. Okay, so this is my room. As you can see, let me give you a tour. Let me start from here. Okay, so this is the entrance, then the bathroom. I have changed. They told me to change, so I've changed to look at my big belly. Then this is just a shower, clean. Then it's calling me now. I don't know what's calling me. And this is for the baby. Look at everything, so cute. And everything is, look at this very big TV. Then I have my peanut ball right there, which is good. I want to go use the restroom. Let me sit under the light. I want to go and use the restroom. Right now, they told me everywhere they're busy right now. And thank God I'm not giving birth right now. Let me just go. Come here. Hello. It's the next morning. Oh, so many things making noise right now. So many things. You can't see me, but it's time. It's time.
Is that really? There's a QBL app. Oh.
Katie.
All right, Mom, we're through. Your bleeding is basically stopped right now. It looks great. The stitches, like I said,
Okay, so now we are back. So that's what happened. That's how the whole stuff started. And the reason why I was induced, because I started itching in my palms and my feet. I started itching everywhere. For like some days I was itching. So I told that to my OB and she was like a little bit concerned. She was like, okay, let's just induce you today because you're already like 37 weeks and 5 days. So they're like, what's the point? Let's just do it today. So that's what we did. Let me answer some questions because I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions. So let me quickly answer that. Okay, so I have some questions here. So I'm just going to quickly answer the questions that people asked me on Instagram. So let's go. So the first question is, how was the healing process? Well, it was kind of not bad, but it was hard because I did get stitches down there because apparently he tore me up, so I did get stitches, so I couldn't really sit down comfortably for, let's say, 2 weeks. Then yeah, and I was bleeding for like 3 weeks thereabout, but everything's fine now. I'm healed. My doctor said it was healing properly. I have my next appointment next week, like the 6-week appointment next week. So we'll see what happens then. So the next one is, how did you feel seeing your baby for the first time? I was in shock. If you could see my pictures, I was in shock. I didn't cry. I was just in shock. I didn't cry till the next day, like until I relaxed. I didn't relax, but till I calmed down. Like all the epidural was worn off, so I just looked at him. I was like crying. Ryan was like, why are you crying? I'm like, it's just so precious, and I feel like the world is not safe for him. That's how I was crying. So it was just shocking, like when they put him on my body, because he was still like white. He had that protective layer on his body, so I was just in shock and I was touching it, I was sticky. But anyways, next one, what do you prefer, cesarean section or vaginal delivery? Vagina, please. I'm happy I gave birth through my vagina because I don't think I would have bounced back quickly the way I did for vagina if I got CS. So I'm happy that I got what I got. So the next one is, how were you feeling when it was time to push a baby? Like legs wide open. Oh my, help us. Oh my God, help us. Well, it wasn't that bad because I go to gynecologists almost all the time back in Nigeria, so I'm like, I beg them that no. When I felt that pain of labor, like the original pain, I could not do it again. I think they broke my water in the morning, like no, not in the morning. Yeah, I think in the morning. I started pitocin 5 a.m. I showered, I got ready, started my pitocin by 5. Then the pain started coming small. Then my doctor came to break my water. Even for the water to break, like in order for her to break the water, I was already crying. Like for her to put her hand inside, because I could not have any sexual intercourse for like 5 months, so it was tight and painful. So for her to really reach there to check if I was dilated and for her to just pump the I was already crying. I was like, yeah. I was like, if I'm crying for this one, imagine the pushing. So it wasn't really that bad for me to just put my leg up, and I was like, I beg, we're all women here. I'm not really bothered. Next question is, how was postpartum care and the whole bleeding? Postpartum care was, I'm still going through postpartum care. I'm still wearing panty liner because I started bleeding again recently, but not like that bad. But everything has been going well. Like I said, I healed easily, or not easily, but I healed well. Even though I was walking funny after giving birth because I had stitches, I could not really sit down very well. All the things that I got for my hospital bag and everything really came in handy. The whole peri bottle, that peri bottle was so good. They gave me a seat bath, something called seat bath, that you just put warm water inside and just sit down for like 10 to 15 minutes. So I did that also, but I forgot to do it every day because I don't know, it was just sometimes it was nice, sometimes it was uncomfortable. Next question is, what did your baby weigh? He was 7 pounds and 16 or 15 ounce. Apparently that's a big baby for my Nigerian family. They're like, that's a very big baby, but to them it was a small baby, like to Ryan and his family, because they all came out like almost 10 pounds, but they came out full term. They came out like 39 weeks, 40 weeks. For me, it came out at 37. So they're like, that's a big baby. They're like, that baby is big. Oh, like, what were you eating? Look at your baby is big. I'm like, I don't know. To me, 7 pounds, it's fine. Even the 7 pounds tore me. So imagine it was 10. Bless you. How was the experience in general? My OB was the best. I chose the right OB. She had good positive energy, even through the, before I found her, like you have to find them online first, then you pick your own doctor. So I was checking and I saw her. I was like, yes, that person is the one I want. Then they always write about me, so I read her whole story. I was like, yes, I want that lady. She had such a good energy, such a good vibe. Even till now she has a good vibe. Like when she saw him, like when I went for my stitches appointment, when she saw him, she was so happy. She has a good vibe. the whole experience was nice. The whole thing, my whole pregnancy wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad, apart from the fact that I had to go to the hospital at 24 weeks. It wasn't that bad. It was a very wonderful experience. Was I induced? Yes, I already explained already. Did your husband cut the umbilical cord, or did he catch the baby? He actually did cut the cord. There's a picture that I'm going to put right here. He cut the cord, actually, you can see. And in his face, the whole thing, he was like, you were bleeding. He was like, you just kept gushing and gushing. I was like, what is wrong with this one? I was like, you just kept gushing and gushing. He was like, doesn't know what happened to the baby, but he just made you bleed, because she didn't do anything. She didn't cut me, nothing. I was like, you're just bleeding and bleeding. He was like, like when he saw that, he was like, I'm not going close to that anytime soon. He was like, that's just so much. And then look at him now, he's talking about another child. Let's leave him alone. Did you vlog? Started to, but immediately he did not vlog. He didn't film the whole delivery stuff. I just gave up. I was like, you know what, I'm tired. And I was trying to adjust to the whole baby stuff. Like I was tired, I couldn't sleep. I wasn't eating. I wasn't eating. I didn't eat for 2 weeks. Like I wasn't eating very well. I was just taking tea for like 2 weeks. Then my doctor told me, oh, you have to eat unless your breast milk will vanish. So I had to start eating again. But I didn't have any appetite. Barely sleep. I'm still barely sleeping right now, but still. Was the experience good or not? It was good. Did you tear? Yes, I did explain that I did. How painful was it? Like I said, if not because of epidural, I don't know how people do it without epidural. Honestly, I don't know how people do it without drugs. Because without that thing, I would cry. And I got stitches. So imagine getting stitches without epidural. Did I use epidural? Yes. What did you find out yourself during labor and delivery that no one told you about? Checking if you're dilated was uncomfortable. I think I went from the day I went to the hospital was to do my checkup. I was 2. The next morning, before they started anything, I was already 3. So I was already going into labor no matter what. So I was already 3, and I think you have to go to the hospital when you're 4 or 5. Okay, 4 I think. So I was already 3. So it was going to happen anytime soon on its own. Them checking if I was dilated was very uncomfortable. It was the most uncomfortable thing ever. It's kind of easy to push. For me, it was easy to push. Even though I couldn't feel my whole body, my whole legs, but it was easy to push. Because my doctor, she went to her clinic first, to see other patients. She was like, okay, like since we're waiting for me, let her go to another hospital for to go to see another patient first before she comes back to me. So the nurse that was in charge of me, she was like, okay, let's practice if you can push. And I was like, okay, because I've seen so many videos, so many people sent me videos. My friend Sheila, she kept sending me videos. Abi was sent me things to read. So I was like, okay, this is pretty easy. It's not that hard to actually push. So she tested me. She was like, just stop right there before your baby comes out, because she can feel the head of the baby. She was like, just wait, let the doctor come, because she was like, you're pushing very well. And my labor stuff was fast. I pushed very fast. I think I started pushing like 5, and the baby came out like 12 minutes later. It was fast. I think I did like 3 contractions and he was out. So it wasn't that bad. But I was just tired because I didn't eat. Because you can't eat. So and I couldn't drink water. When they say, okay, you can drink water, just taste more. I vomited. So like, yeah, that's why we don't let you guys drink anything. How long did it take? Was it painful like the movie Painful? Would you do it again? I would do it again. It was a nice experience. I would do it again for 2 more times. Then I'm done. The next pregnancy, twins. Then I'm good. Hopefully to be girls or girl and boy, then I'm good. Yeah, it's like the movie actually when it's that painful. Yeah, I think that's all. Overall, everything was a good thing. I'm so happy my son is right here. You can't really see him, but I'm so happy that everything happened smoothly. There was no complications. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope my video wasn't that annoying. I hope it was entertaining. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.